Okay everybody, today is the day I will attack the bathroom here. That's our downstairs bathroom. And so the tiles are coming off. I decided to hammer off all the tiles. Here, this will be painted, this wall. I'm planning a shelf up there. We have the new light up already. And here, this will be tiled in a white tile, a classic white tile, around the shower here, up until where, you see here on the bottom, these are terracotta non-slip tiles. So the white tiles will start here and then all this wall, and then the rest of the wall, this will be, I'm hoping to paint it in like a bathroom paint. I have already picked out a new mirror. A new sink. The sink was not very good to begin with. We will get a new shower here as well. This shower just recently broke as well. And now that we have free hot water with our solar panels, we want to utilize the shower a little bit more. And the tiles on the floor I'm planning to paint. I already have a pattern in mind. I have a stencil already here. So I'm planning, the tiles on the ground are fine. So I'm planning to paint them white, and the stencil will be hopefully in cloak. That's a lovely grey paint from the Carlo paint hub. So I need to order that in soon. But again, first, I'm procrastinating since a while, but I have to get that going now. I have to hammer off them tiles and learn how to tile and grout. Wish me luck. I never liked those tiles. Look, I mean, okay, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but that's very 90s, and we bought the house in the early 2000s, and since we moved in, I always had plans of changing this around. I really never liked it. So here we go. The tiles will be these white tiles. The edge is a little bit fuzzy and they have a lovely texture on them, and I'm planning to tile them not subway tile style. I'm planning to tile them up the way to elongate the room even more, so it will be stacked but lengthways. But I've seen that and I really love it, and I think a white tile never goes out of style. And then we get going. I've done a little bit more here, little tidying up. You might not see that, but if you see here, this little bit in the corner, this is basically the leftover for some grouting. So I need to still do this corner. So this is just so you see. But here, everywhere, I chiseled that all away to have it nice and smooth when I'm going all the way up with the tiles. I removed all the tiles now here behind the toilet, the cistern and all of this, so this needs to come out then, because tomorrow I start tiling this wall. So that's how it looks like now. I brush the floor off a little bit. The next time you see me, I'm probably tiling. Okay, when you get in your tiles and you're measuring the square meters that you need, they always recommend, everybody always recommends, to get some extra because of breakage. Now in this case it's not so bad because there's still most of the tile, and there will be probably places in here where I have to cut to tiles, some tiles anyway, to make them fit, because they're somewhere at the ceiling or around the window or something like that. So what I've done now is I've laid them out, because they say you should start on some sort of a focal point, which is basically the window. So you have it centered here, and then from there go all the way out. So that's what I've done there now. Obviously I need the level now and a marker to mark this on the wall, so we haven't straight lines, because you need straight lines for this, obviously. I also lined them up on this wall, because if you remember, I wanted them flush with the terracotta tiles. These are actually anti-slip tiles. They're perfect. I think combined with the white tiles, this will never go out of style. God, I hope so, because I'm not planning to do this anytime soon. Yeah, so this is how it looks. It looks like I don't have to do any cuts on this side. These are the corner thingies there, like the frames. And yeah, so this will be here on the side, all the way up. And don't forget, I plan to tile them up the way, so they will be all side by side. Although it is a long subway tile, I don't plan the classic subway tile laying, so stay tuned. Okay everybody, that's where we're at. I'm filming with different devices because obviously I can't stop and go the whole time, so this is where we're at. The first 2 rows are up. So far nothing is falling down, everything is sticking there. As you've seen earlier, I made the adhesive first. If you ever have been baking cake, you know roughly consistency. It's a bit thick, falling off the spoon, you know, so just imagine it needs to stick to the wall and it shouldn't drip down. So this is the consistency you'd like to have. So here like this, see that? That even might be still a little bit too liquid, but both our batteries left us on the drill, because I would recommend also using, as you've seen in the video there earlier, you mixing that with a little machine, because oh my god, if you would do that by hand you wouldn't have the arm muscle. So, and then we leveled all of this. Obviously it has to continue a little bit higher up. Here it's coming off the wall already again. And then I was applying it to the wall. As you can see, I'm stacking them up the way. I have the finished bathroom already in my head. I found online some tiling inspiration, and there is a good few designers I'm following online, and I just love it this way, and I think it'll be, even in years to come it'll be still look good. A white tile always looks good, and especially because we're keeping the terracotta anti-slip. You'll see 4 rows up. Ha ha. This is great. Really love it. I have to hurry up. This lasts for 3 hours. I'm already, I think, 2 hours in. Or is it just 1? I don't know, time flies. But speed is of the essence, so I won't be able to film a lot. Surely we're getting there. It's very top to do now. Looking great. Ta-da! This side is done. We only have done the very corner, the first 2 rows, but I'll start now here in the bottom row, because as you know, the adhesive doesn't last forever, so while this is still usable, I'll be cracking on with tiling. But look this side. Isn't it amazing? And it just lasted right up until the top, so I didn't have to do any cuts on top. So we just have to do the ones on the side, and they are covered then slightly by the ones that go on this row. What we've done, you can see here, straight, 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 and there's the little vent hole. Beautiful. It's the next weekend. And now we're finishing this side of the bathroom and we're fiddling about the window because it needs to be cut in place. Here is our measurements for this side. Yesterday we've done already that side. Nice and neat. That's the plan for this weekend. I feel already my sore muscles. Monday at work was not that pleasant. Stepping up and down that little chair is like step aerobics. Yeah, you're feeling muscles you didn't know you had. Let's summarize. What did we use? 2 of these for the edges. Adhesive from Evo-Stick. Grout, also from Evo-Stick. We got the tiles at Right Price Tiles. These are ceramic tiles. Tile spacers, of course. And a lot of elbow grease. We did it. The top in the window is in. We have to do the little side. And then we do the top here. And that's it then there. I hope it's not coming down. We just put in. But yeah, it's looking good so far. The window is finished. Everything around the window. You can see where we stopped. I have to sand down now this wall. There's a lot of lumps and bumps. You can see like here. There's a lot of old adhesive and it's standing out. Our hands are just wrecked from chiseling with the hammer. We're doing that now with the sander. I'll turn the camera off for that because it'll be, as you can imagine, a very dusty job. Only this bit to go. Okay, that's it there now. Everything is done. We've removed all the excess from between the tiles. And today is the day we start grouting. This is the grouting mix. And now we need to get it into the tiles. It's looking really good, I have to say. So the key is that you smudge it in with, I recommend this one here. It's like a spongy thing. It's a little bit flexible and all this. So you put it all into your gaps and then after a little while, once it's dry, you move over it either with a special device or with your finger as well. Get the excess out, get a sponge, clean off the excess on the tiles, otherwise they will be very dull. And that's it. Okay, we're almost finished with the wall that we tiled yesterday. It's coming along great. We're working in a tandem because the grout is getting hard fairly quick. And then afterwards we go over it a little bit like with the finger to smoothen the edges and while it's still a little bit wet and to make it nice and neat. The best thing is the fingers. Obviously there's tools as well to have it done, but I think the smoothest and best finish is still with your finger. Okay, it's fully grouted now, and now we're removing the excess. And this is how we're doing it. The best thing is to do it with the finger. All the touch-ups are done. We're putting now the shower on. The shower is in.